I'd like to make a motion to approve the minutes for January 9th, 2023 as written.
Do I have a second?
Reviewing.
Still reviewing them.
Okay,
Which one, the 22nd?
22nd, yeah.
Have those.
Oh, I don't have that.
No,
No, January 9th. The January 9th meeting minutes,
January 9th, I've got.
January 9th.
I don't even have it. What'd you do with it?
He's got it.
Barry's got it.
Barry has it.
Oh, all right.
Excuse me, I'm very uncoordinated tonight.
Quite all right, Gail. Everybody's allowed to have enough.
Once in a while.
Are these the new ones with the changes?
Yes,
Thank you.
look at the date on the front of it and you'll see down at the bottom.
Well, it's as of April 27th of last year. That's when we made the change, but the approval just came through.
That's the date I was given.
Actually, that's not even correct. Unless it doesn't include the November changes.
It includes the new,
Oh, actually, we didn't make any zoning changes in November. Sure. All right, so we're good.
so while you're waiting for those, you want to do the
Do the
the
what?
3 that are going to be continued? While you're waiting for
Well-
the minutes?
I mean, you guys okay with me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's move forward in the continuance.
It's the date. we're doing.
Anyone who's not aware, all 3 public
March
hearings for this
6th.
evening have been continued to the next meeting. The applicants are not prepared.
March 6th.
March 6th.
I'd like to make a motion to continue the hearing for 23 Cape Road to March 6th, 6
Second,
PM.
John second.
yep.
All those in favor?
I,
Aye.
Make a motion to continue the public hearing for 147 Hartford Ave East.
Just hold on one. I just want to read into the record the reason why. 23 Cape Road, I represent Blue Water Property Group in connection with the pending site plan special permit for 23 Cape Road. The purpose of my email is to request continuance of the matter to the planning board's next meeting. I understand. Actually, they don't give a reason. They just say that they're continuing. So,
I can help, Bill, if you want.
yeah, if you've got a reason why they're continuing, that'd be great.
Yeah, they've asked for continuance because they are been invited once again to meet with the state Mass DOT and to discuss some of the proposed changes that either the state wants or the developer wants. In the town, at least myself and Bill will be present. That date has not been set yet. Secondly, they also owe us a response to our noise consultants report, which I know they're working on. They had to collect more data on certain days, and I know that's been done. And lastly, and probably less in this situation, is that they still have the Graves memo to respond to.
Okay. Jack, you and I spoke about a list that we were preparing to, and actually I do not have it with me. We need to discuss it with the board. But that list that we were talking about of requirements we're going to have for the applicant regarding traffic and managing that moving forward if it so gets approved.
Oh, yes. What Bill's referring to is a possible condition if it gets to approval, which demands that once they've identified a tenant, that they have to come back to the board and prove that the real tenant's traffic projections are within a certain percentage of what they're proposing now. And if they aren't, then we have to open up the whole thing again and go through the traffic analysis and come to some agreement. If they are okay, and then they will be monitored at their expense using our consultant every year. for 5 years, just to make sure that what they have said over and over again, is actually what happens. So we're crafting that language. I shared an example for Bill, but I think we still need to fine tune that a little bit.
Yeah, Jack, could you, and we can talk about the finishing touches on it, but can we provide that for the board for the next meeting? please?
Absolutely. I'll send it to you tonight or tomorrow morning.
Sounds good. Thank you, Jack.
Hello, can you guys hear me? I'm sorry, I'm just like a resident of the town. I have no idea. I'm calling in, but am I allowed to ask a question?
Yes, there isn't a public, hearing tonight, so, it's been continued, so I'd rather, not take any questions regarding the project this evening.
Okay,
All right, and it needs to be within the public hearing, so. We're just providing a little additional information this evening.
yeah, I just had a question in regards to what he just said in the 5-year thing. I just was curious, and it's fine if you guys aren't going to answer now, but just curious if during that 5 years of being monitored, if they are found to be not within their, like, the contract or whatnot, what would happen then? But that was my question.
Well, I think the answer to that question would be they'd have to find a way to bring it into compliance.
Right, that's right. And
And
then,
then if they
Whether
did
they
not, would it be
reduce-
a fine or?
Whether they reduce volume at this facility or what may be, they would have to come up with a way to comply.
yeah, and I don't have the language in front of me, but there is some consequences, if you will. But I don't, and the ultimate consequence is that a cease and desist is given.
Yeah,
Okay.
all right, let's,
brilliant,
uh,
Thank you. That's what I was curious of.
yep.
Did you do the East Hartford one too?
Just about to
Just about.
Oh,
to do that.
sorry, James.
make a
Good.
motion to continue the public hearing for 147 Hartford Avenue East to March 6th, 6 PM.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Don't have a lot of information on that one either, so.
Yeah, the only thing I can tell you is that Bob Duff told me that they are working on getting a response to your traffic analysis. And that's really what we're waiting for. Graves' review is actually pretty clean. I think there were a couple technical things, but nothing earth-shattering.
All right, all those in
About
favor?
35, 37.
Make a motion to continue the public hearing for 35 to 37 Hastings Streets to March 6th,
Second.
6 PM.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
With that one, it's pretty simple, at least for right now, is that there was an appeal filed via the Conservation Commission. And I was told today that that's been resolved with DEP and that a new ANRAD, which is delineating the wetlands, has been approved. And that the developer now has to do some modifications to the plans.
Okay. So that's, those three, but we do have two that we need to set the, public hearing on.
You want to do 55K first?
Yeah, we can do the minutes at this point.
Make a motion to approve the minutes for January 9th, 2023 as written.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Thank you.
All right,
Okay. James,
we need the, entire submittal here. Got both copies? Everything's in order, Gail?
I don't think you need these all.
The check,
Yes, yeah.
okay,
There's two Form Ns,
yep,
check,
we need to,
just make a motion.
Thank you.
we need to, get a copy to Jeff. Okay. So this is going in the front corner? Where'd he go? Yeah, come on up. And what's the use for this?
It's just like cold storage. So
What do you do there?
we're a cell tower company. We build like.
That's right. I did read your, okay. All right, I need a motion.
Motion to continue the public hearing.
No, John just said,
What number is this?
55 Cape.
55 Cape Road. So March 6th?
yes, yep.
6 o'clock.
March 6th, at 6 o'clock.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
You're all set. Gail? Keep those copies, Gail, or Dylan,
Oh, yeah,
for the next meeting.
Yep.
It's easier to handle the little ones instead of the big ones.
I know, that's why I asked for the smaller ones.
Yeah, we got a, all right.
Have to check.
Is anyone here from,
That's me.
Come on, yeah. Come on up.
Yeah.
Okay, as I understand it, you want to put in a storage unit? Storage building?
That is correct. Yep.
And how many units in that building? How large is it?
It's 40,000 square feet.
40,000.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's about 6 buildings.
How far back off the road is it?
It's, well, the building setback's 50, but we're beyond that. We can double check, but we have plans. Yeah.
Could you just grab the
Yeah.
plan? I
So do you
just
know
wanna look at it real quick.
the little bit of the history with this site with the RFP that went out? This is the town
Yeah,
land that
yeah,
the solar's on. So we're about.
Fully aware of
Okay,
it.
we're about 4.5 acres in the front.
Yeah.
We went out and did wetland delineations and looked at the floodplain and we've designed everything to stay outside of the buffers in the floodplain. So that kind of positioned
What are we doing with the easement through there?
that's gonna be a shared easement. So we're maintaining the same curb cut that's out
These
there
are
now.
individual storage units? Or
They'll be
is this
individual.
inside the building?
It's kind of like the pull-up self-storage.
Okay. So
Hey,
they're outdoor
Bill?
storage.
Doors. Yeah.
Yeah,
Bill,
yeah, Jeff.
I just, so the rest of the board knows, this property was authorized to sell by town meeting, I think in the spring. And we went out to bid. We got the Board of Selectmen got 2 offers. They chose Pro Storage, and I've been working with them on trying to develop this site. Another thing that you'll see as we go through the hearings is that they don't need all the property they're buying. And they are going to give back through the A&R process. I don't know, is it about 6 acres?
I think it's
to
about
the
6
town?
acres.
Yeah, to the town as open space and also develop a trail system.
Beautiful. Where's the trail system going?
It
I don't think
goes,
we've done-
it goes to the open space along Muddy Brook there. I
Yeah.
don't know how much of the trail system's there now. I can't answer that. They're also gonna have some parking
much.
set aside for hikers or people that want to use the open space.
Yeah, there isn't much there yet, but hopefully we can improve on that.
Yeah, so, yeah, and with the storage use, no water, no sewer,
Yep.
it's just the power, really minimal, if any, 5 to 7 trips for traffic. So it's pretty low generator. I think in working with Jack, we really focused on making sure that we had a nice screen buffer along the roadway. So between the grade change and focusing our landscaping up there and then maintaining, the vegetation around,
What's the construction of the buildings?
that I'll have to get from the architect.
Yeah, don't tell me steel, because we hate steel buildings.
Okay,
And we got the ones that have been across the street for like ever, and they look like crap.
yeah.
And that's generally what happens with those steel storage units. They
So
end
we'll
up
get
looking
you,
like
for the
crap.
next meeting, we'll get you a rendering and some materials. Yeah.
All right, I need a motion.
Plan to.
Yeah, so I'll give you the lighting. I think the intent is just to have wall packs on the,
That's good. That way they don't,
yeah,
because the neighbors, I'll get a phone call.
yeah, no, trying to keep it as low impact as possible. And then a comprehensive stormwater report that we pulled in, so we'll send that for the reviewer to review, but we're gonna have an infiltration basin that,
You guys have any questions?
I'll make a motion to.
Jack, Dylan, you got anything else? No?
Motion set. the
No,
public hearing for March 6th.
Second.
I know that they've hired a good firm and I think, we'll walk it through the process.
All right,
6 P M.
all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Who seconded that?
John,
John. All right, here's the,
yeah, I'll get you the electronic copies.
Yeah, that'd be
Okay,
great
good,
if you
thank
did.
you. Yes.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
81P.
And we've got, yeah, it's set up back here already, 81P. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping. That's the one on 123. Yeah, that thing looks good. Yeah, brick facade wouldn't be bad.
Talking to me?
Yeah, like the ones at Millbury.
All right, see what I can do.
Right, this is where.
Where is this? This is
51 Blackstone.
Down for 51.
51 Blackstone.
Dylan,
Mr. Chairman, I
can you-
can talk about that.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm Jeff Stefanik, land surveyor for Gurry and Helnon. This is a boundary line adjustment. It's 4/10 of an acre going from the Roy family to LaRue. These are large parcels. They meet zoning. It's vacant land. And I believe we believe it's entitled to endorsement for an A&R.
No. It's gonna be added to this. What is the reasoning for that? Is there any particular reason?
I don't know why
All right,
Mr. LaRue
not a
wants
big
to
deal.
acquire it.
Not a big deal. I mean, it meets all dimensional requirements, so. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. This is a non-conforming lot currently?
Yes,
You make
It
it
doesn't-
less conforming?
it does. No,
Is
it
it listed as
isn't. The
ZBA?
nonconformity is the frontage.
Yeah, was there a ZBA approval at some time?
I have no idea.
Because if you change in dimensionally the lot, I believe it has to go back to the ZBA.
Not if you're not affecting the nonconformity, I don't think you do.
So this
I think
here was just coming to here.
This is coming in here.
And so
The,
they're taking
the lot size is not the question.
And they're putting it on a conforming lot.
Do you follow us, Jeff?
Yeah, I
Yes.
understand. It's just, I mean, the levity of a non-conforming lot, if it's never had zoning approvals, and we're gonna take more land away, let's not say it wasn't this little piece. Maybe it was a little bit bigger piece and kind of affected, dramatically affected the size of the lot. I mean, the fact that we're removing any from a non-conforming lot makes me,
Then
you know,
Jeff,
I mean, I don't have a problem approving this. His problem's gonna be later if someone makes an argument and appeals. That's the
well,
only.
Bill, let's ask Jeff. Jeff, do you know if a variance was ever given?
I don't have the entire folder with me. I'm at home right now. I don't reference it on the plan. Frankly, I can't recall. I
Well,
think both of these lots were created in the same subdivision plan not too long ago. Because these houses aren't very old. I think these
Well,
lots.
then,
So they were
Bill,
approved in a subdivision plan, then they would have had to, have zoning approval. 'Cause
Bill,
I
I'd
remember
su-
approving it.
I unfortunately, I suggest you table it and let them submit, and if it did get a variance, then Jeff, you're gonna have to notate it on the plans.
Okay,
Yeah, we're gonna have to table it, yeah. I think that's a good idea.
okay.
I just don't
With
want,
regard
you
to the
know,
frontage.
conformity issues later, you
What's the
know?
address? Is that 51 Blackstone Street?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm the ZBA admin, so I can start looking it up, see if I see anything.
How'd you get that job, man?
Got everything, a little bit of
All
everything.
right, yeah. why
You
don't we do
can't
that? We'll
believe the
table it.
jobs they want
Gives us
her to have.
until, Are they in a serious hurry for this, or? do they
No,
wait till
So
next
they're
week?
not
No,
going to.
they are not, in a big
All right,
hurry.
let's wait till March 6th and see if we can, remedy it by then.
Okay,
All right?
Jeff, let me
Okay.
know
Yeah.
what you find out. Yep.
I'll look into it tomorrow and I'll
So
be in
Phil, you're
touch.
not gonna approve,
No, we're not
gonna table it till,
We're gonna table it till next week.
Okay, understood. Thank
All
you
right,
all very
thank you.
much.
Thanks.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
We gave them variance, I can remember doing that now, though. This is the driveway goes steep up.
Is that, doesn't have 200 foot either?
No.
Either one does?
No, neither one.
hopefully they didn't sign
No.
it.
Well, they're on Blackstone Street.
Yeah.
There's not, no way it's a
No.
subdivision.
So zoning had to approve both of these.
Where do you want these?
Why did they, if they, you would have had to, if you allowed land busted off this one or land.
Boy's house.
Yeah.
This is right down there.
Yeah, the horse.
From the year.
But LaRue, I mean, why? Oh, probably because, you know what it is? Probably,
This is all one lot, one time.
yeah, it's probably because the property line's so close to the house. that it wants- That's not helpful. Why they don't
Yeah.
way up here?
See, this is her lot too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's-
Yeah, I think they live there. That's
51,
the
yeah.
farm. You probably put in both their names, so, yeah, so if you had. It can't take the house.
Is that where the donkeys were?
And,
Is that where the donkeys were?
no, that's further up.
Further up, yeah.
Further up?
All right,
That's pagan.
we only need one more motion for this evening.
Yeah.
Let's take care of this stuff back there. Jack, you got anything else, my friend?
No, but I'm curious why your meetings are so short when I'm not there. Is Damon there? That's probably
No.
why.
No,
Yeah,
No,
I Damon didn't make it tonight.
Maybe you're a little long-winded when you're here,
Oh,
but we love you anyways.
Guilty as charged.
Too bad you couldn't scan it.
You're always welcome, Jack.
All right, I know I had an elastic here somewhere. What I do? Oh, here it is.
All right, Bill, what did you want for a motion? For this meeting?
close the meeting.
Oh, motion to adjourn.
motion to adjourn.
Yeah, thank you.
2 seconds.
Second.
All of us.
See, I
Okay,
just-
there, well, I gotta have one name.
Unanimous.
Aye, aye.
Just handed it.
EIIO.
Okay, bye, Jack.
Hi, Jack.
Bye.
Bye,
See you
Jack.
guys
Bye.
on the 6th. Bye, Dylan. I'll talk to you tomorrow.